Looking to buy a new Tesla Model Y? Wait, but why? Could it be that Tesla are sandbagging the upcoming refreshed version, codename Project Juniper, and don't want people to know it's coming sooner rather than later, as that would affect sales today? I think so, and I'll let you know why. Okay, I'm done with Y jokes, sorry. The sooner a refreshed Tesla Model Y is upon us, the better for everybody. Greater demand for Tesla due to an even more desirable and capable car, greater profit margins thanks to cutting complexity, deleting unnecessary parts and refining the manufacturing process, and lucky old us, the consumers, who get access to an even more amazing car. But before I go on, a massive shout out, or whatever the British equivalence of that is, to Lamian Design on X, who comes up with these amazing rendered designs of new Teslas, and pretty much nailed the new Model 3's looks before it was even released, based on this image alone. And I reckon he's on the money with these new Model Y designs too. What do you think? Looks exactly as I'd expect it to. I mean, I don't suppose it's going to be radically different to the sleek, stylish alterations that the Model 3 received. No doubt the Y will get rear screen, ventilated seats, improved comfort and handling, even more refinement, this new look interior with wraparound ambient lighting, and after having a good old think for almost a minute now, what else could Tesla possibly change for the better once these updates are included? I mean, really, what else? Free cake for life? They've addressed every issue and gone above and beyond what was expected for the 3 refresh. I'd assume near exact changes for the refreshed Model Y. So where is it already? Some folks expected it to be out by now, a touch optimistic even for me. Tesla has reported to its delivery advisors to not expect a Model Y refresh this year, at least in North America. Firstly, I'm in 2024 right now if you're watching this in the future. Hello people of the future. And secondly, at least in North America you say? Oh goody, I'm in Europe. And just like the new Model 3 being available to the Chinese and European markets first, perhaps we should expect the same when the Y comes. Tesla sent a memo to its showrooms that states, "We heard your feedback that some customers are waiting to place their Model Y order as they anticipate a refresh similar to a Model 3. I wonder where people got that idea. It is important that we communicate transparently that there is no refresh for Model Y launching this year. There is no better time for customers to start driving the world's best-selling vehicle." Yeah, this has been on my mind for some time. If I were Tesla, I'd say that too. I wouldn't want people to put off the purchase of the quite rightly world's best-selling car, the current Model Y. I'd say no, there's no refresh coming anytime soon, and then bam! Out plops the new and much improved Model Y before anyone gets the chance to say, who saw that coming? This guy. I mean, if it wasn't for these leaked photos of the new Model 3 covered in bugs and not particularly looking its best, who knows how quickly it would have gone from the public finding out about it to Tesla properly unveiling it. A couple of months? Not that they did unveil it as such. There was no big event for this, just a few select YouTube channels that quietly reviewed and released it at the same time. Oh, I can only dream of such YouTube notoriety. No? Oh, I thought we were going to go into a dream montage. Future me editing this, could you not be bothered? No, I could not. It takes me long enough to edit you as it is. Don't give me more smegging work. All right, keep your hair on. Where were we? Sure, Tesla fanboys and girls spotted the refreshed Model 3 hiding underneath its black bondage garments a few months before it was finally released, so no doubt we'll get the same clues as to when the Model Y refresh is undergoing testing. But don't you think Tesla will do all they can to keep this literally and metaphorically under wraps to the best of their ability? Of course they will, and don't want idiots like me on YouTube suggesting it's coming any sooner. But I'm going to suggest just that. I think Tesla are well underway with the Model Y refresh, and that most of us, if not all places that you can buy a Tesla, will have them available sooner rather than later this year. Rather than asking why would they, let's ask why wouldn't they? Number 1, Tesla would save money. The sooner the Model Y takes advantage of an upgrade, the greater savings and efficiencies Tesla will make from the manufacturing process. True, they will be adding a few things like the extra screen, ventilated seats, and no doubt the new Tesla letters on the back, but will most likely be removing the fog lights from the front and popping them into the main light cluster, removing the stalks, which, according to Sandy Munro the other day, are a relatively costly component. Who knew? We just see the plastic stick sticking out of it, don't we? But there's all this as well that's been deleted in favour of just 2 simple buttons on the steering wheel. And mark my words, once autonomy gets solved, the car's going to do all the indicating anyway. No one's going to miss stalks then, are they? Those testing FSD version 12 beta don't use the indicators today, as these Teslas are operating fully autonomously, indicators and all, albeit with the driver's full attention, that is. Other manufacturing cost savings for Tesla will come from the rear light cluster, which will be one piece rather than two, and no doubt many other unseen savings internally through the simplification and deletion of parts. All this, of course, means Tesla will sooner rather than later enjoy, number 2, greater profit margins. Back at Investor Day on March the 1st, 2023, Tesla revealed that they had cut production costs of the Model 3 by a whopping 30% since its reveal. That's an incredible saving, and I believe a further 10% has been made since then, although I can't for the life of me remember where I heard that, so feel free to fact check me, I may be wrong. And although profit margins have dropped from industry-leading and ludicrously high to still rather healthy compared to everyone else, plus Tesla being in a strong position to lower costs further and still maintain profitability, Tesla are in a superb position, and one that will be even better with further reduced manufacturing costs from a refreshed Model Y. Why wait to do this again? Number 3, are Tesla too busy? Tesla are always juggling a crazy amount of work, products, factories, you name it. It's nothing new. And with 100,000 plus employees and some of the most talented humans on Earth working for them, Tesla is more than capable of multitasking. At present, Tesla has its own robotics team working on humanoid robots, a revolutionary new production line for the Cybertruck that's kicking out approximately 80 trucks per day as it ramps up capacity to fulfill an order backlog of 1 million plus Cybertrucks. Factories on 3 continents pumping out millions of cars per year. Megapack factories building battery energy storage systems for global use. They are building data centres, superchargers, diners, lithium refineries, another megapack facility in China. Oh, and thanks to Oz of the Sustainable Orange channel, I found out that Tesla make ashtrays and bins too. This is in Switzerland. Who knew that? Could just be a sticker, I suppose. But there's even more. Tesla are working on another revolutionary production line for the $25,000 Tesla at Giga Texas. I know I've probably missed some things here as it's hard to keep up, but really? Does the Tesla Model Y refresh really have to wait for all these things to be completed before it gets some attention? I don't think so. It may well be underway right now. And lastly, number 4, create demand boost. The current Model Y is already the world's best-selling car, despite it costing 50% more than the next best-selling car, the Toyota RAV4. Isn't that insane? Testament to the Tesla stretches it's known, where people that wouldn't usually buy such an expensive car recognise the true value it offers over anything else and make their finances stretch in order to buy one. Oh, I'm an example of that, aren't I? I've never bought a new car in my life other than Bruce, and I don't regret a thing, especially the £12,000 plus I've saved so far when compared to my previous car's running costs. And it's flipping lovely not burning money at petrol stations for almost 5 years now. Anyway, just how much greater could the demand get for Tesla if they improved upon the already best-selling car in the world? That would give Tesla the ability to increase prices and profit margins should demand for their cars lead to unreasonable wait times again. After all, it was only back in 2022 that Elon Musk said, quote, "We've raised our prices quite a few times. They're frankly at embarrassing levels." And he was right. Tesla had to keep raising prices in order to save wait times from being utterly unreasonable. If you order a new car, you don't want to be waiting over a year for it, do you? Just ignore Cybertruck reservation holders there. Raise the price a bit and lower the demand. It's a constant fine balancing act of supply and demand for Tesla. We're just not used to seeing price fluctuations with traditional car companies, as dealerships determine the end result over how much they rob you. With Tesla, it's the same price for everybody. Put simply, with a refreshed, cost-saving, even more desirable Model Y on the way, Tesla is holding all the cards. This, of course, will bode very well for the future when interest rates begin to come down, making Teslas much more affordable on a monthly basis. In America, even right now, I believe you can get a Model Y for just $329 per month, including incentives in some states. That's not bad at all, given the true value a Tesla brings, plus the savings from switching from an internal combustion engine to an EV. And if you do buy one, I'd really appreciate you using my referral link, where we both get some benefits. Link in the description below. Thanks very much. It's perhaps obvious to state that low interest rates, plus lower manufacturing costs, plus industry-leading profit margins that could be eaten into if prices need to be lowered, is all good news for future Tesla owners and very bad news for any so-called competition. As Teslas become cheaper and cheaper over time thanks to them bothering to drive down the costs and improve manufacturing techniques to unrivaled levels, let alone bring to market the upcoming $25,000 Tesla, which will decimate competition, the future is looking brighter than ever for Tesla. But you wouldn't necessarily know that if all you see are the fear-mongering headlines and insane negative stock price activity of Tesla. Will the Tesla Model Y refresh surprise us sooner than most expect? I think so, but let's find out together. Subscribe to my channel and press that bell button to be notified of new videos from me. Otherwise, you won't know I've made them and you'll miss out on either knowing the future for Tesla before others or watch me lose the credibility I've earned thus far. Either way, it should be interesting. Want to know more about the brutal ice killer that Tesla's cooking up? Watch this video next. Thanks to my Patreon supporters. You can join them too for bonus content from me, link in the description below. I'm Will, this is the Tesla Jigsaw. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.